Black Flag Resynced looks incredible. New engine, new combat, new story content, the tailing missions finally fixed. Blackbeard gets more screen time. Edward's wife gets a new scene written by the original writer. Everyone is excited, and they should be. But there's one thing missing from this remake that nobody is really talking about. And once you know it, it changes the value calculation completely. Freedom Cry is not in Resynced. If you don't know what Freedom Cry is, it was the DLC that came with the original Black Flag. And it is not a cosmetic pack or a side mission bundle. It's a full standalone story. You play as Adewale, Edward Kenway's quartermaster, a man who was born into slavery, escaped, became a pirate, and eventually became an assassin. Set over a decade after the main game, Freedom Cry follows him sailing the Caribbean. Not for treasure, not for the Templar War, but to dismantle the slave trade. It is one of the most powerful pieces of storytelling in the entire Assassin's Creed franchise. It is the only time the series looked directly at the reality of the world it was set in and didn't look away. Ubisoft's creative director Paul Fu said at the preview event, and this is his exact wording, "We made a clear choice. It is a pure, story-driven adventure. As a result of this focus, we have elected to not have the multiplayer and not have the DLC. That reasoning makes sense for multiplayer. Nobody expected them to rebuild the PvP servers. But Freedom Cry isn't multiplayer. It's a single-player story. It fits perfectly inside the pure story-driven adventure Ubisoft says they're building. And here's the part that makes it worse. Ubisoft confirmed there is currently no plan to release Freedom Cry separately either. Not as a standalone DLC later, not bundled in the Deluxe Edition. Just gone from Resynced entirely. Adewale is one of the best characters Black Flag ever produced. His story deserves to be experienced alongside Edward's, not hidden in an old version of a 13-year-old game that new players won't even know to look for. The remake looks great, the changes are real, the excitement is earned. But if you were planning to experience the complete Black Flag story for the first time through Resynced, you won't. Not without going back to the 2013 original. That's the problem nobody is talking about. Drop a comment if you think Ubisoft should add Freedom Cry to Resynced, or if you think they made the right call. Hit like and subscribe for more Black Flag Resynced coverage every week. See you in the next one.